show to discuss what is a problem in the society. It takes another show to discuss what people really go through in their daily lives. And this is the OILCITY show. My name is Hetty. And on today's episode, we are talking about why it is very common for younger ladies to be dating married men here in Ghana and our city, Secondary to be precise. We go for a quick commercial break and we'll be back. I'll introduce my panel. Stay tuned. Today's episode is proudly sponsored by OILCITY House, Falcon X Studios, Deaf Capture, and Kate's Art. My panel for today, I have Miss Candy Yanson. I know you all know her. You all know her. I won't even say that particular thing she was known for. Apaba. Okay, let's take it on, baby. Miss Ya Echa Ouswa. Ever beautiful and natural. I like your name. There's one special thing about you. Okay. Miss Fauzia Alaska. Thank you. Welcome to the OILCITY. The thing is, we don't talk about just dating. We talk about serious things. When I say serious things, you don't understand. Right? And then I want fast forward. MIA. And then to the people of right? And then we seek to promote positive things in our region. And that topic now is too spicy. Before this I said this is what we are talking about. Tell me I said an information may be very cool. But anyway, I don't know what they say we are so proud. The show must go on. I will start from you, Miss Ya Echa Ouswa. What is your general take on the reason why I restrict to younger ladies is because in band or unfortunately Bema panel waiting and what is your general take on younger ladies dating married men let's say in our city because I had a walk. So what's your take on that?
I'm against it.
You are against it, yes. What is Obi dating married man? How do you see the person?
I don't judge.
Okay.
I don't have any perception about anything. As we all know, we all have freedom of right, freedom of
but when you're a boy, it's my only super make a friend. Like, you hear me?
As I was saying, I don't judge. If it's a new Obi dating, me, Castle, or any public, we all have our conscience. We are all allowed to do whatever we want to do. We have our freedom, we have our rights, you know. So if that person has chosen to walk on that path,
someone's husband.
Yeah, I am against the action, but not the person.
Nice one. Miss Jackson, what is so big date you kuna? Who would depend saying? Young quality, you will depend.
Oh, yeah, it's life, you know, we all have our choices. Me personally, I'm not in support, but I say I'm neutral. And when you say who dating, we have a whole lot of things. Morning and also fornication and whole lot of feeling. See, you can't be cool. I said we are and I will pass.
They're hormone.
But there are reasons.
Okay, so you feel a younger lady coming to the conclusion, so they too there's a reason to it.
Because the saying, you don't have to commit a wasted sin.
Okay, maybe they also pass war. Oh, yeah, I can't say they're no matter. Now, so be and you'll be cool that. And you'll be there to be cool. I was so young, pass war.
Yes, I said, oh, yeah, I did one.
But with the body, I could be, but the first one. I saw a corner who reacted. But I saw the maybe no so. I said, oh, yeah, I can't say you, maybe. Miss Alaska. No, my oh, say young lady, let's see. So, we come around with you. I know what to say.
I don't know, but we might take is whether I should say it, I should just say it as if say sin and and it's choice. It's an individual choice. I don't know how to put it, but it's like girls of today are very much interested in dating married men.
Interesting.
Yes. But as to whether it's advantageous for them, it's an individual interest. Because I don't know why you should also choose to date somebody's husband.
Settle with someone's
Yes. So dating somebody's husband is not always about the girl. Now, it's not the girls who go in for the men. The men also go in for the girls as well. You understand? So you cannot come out to say it's a sin dating somebody. In the first place, what is a sin? You understand? And in the first place, maybe if a lady is interested in dating somebody's husband, maybe she has a reason. And if a man also leaves his matrimonial home, chasing somebody's or a young girl, he also has a reason.
Wow.
That's what I feel.
I think okay, so there are reasons for it. Now let's get personal. Have you dated a married man before? You haven't dated a married man before. You are in Tadi.
Yes.
You never know who can just me. This is the just city.
Exactly.
You've never
I
dated a
have
married
met married men.
who have proposed to you.
Exactly.
What was your reason why you did not accept the relationship? I'm sure they are not hungry or broke or poor men.
Yeah.
Wealthy men. So what was your reason for not accepting them?
I was dating. I was already in a relationship. I was so okay with. I was comfortable. I had everything. So I didn't know the reason.
You didn't see the need to go for a married man. Okay, this is also
No, I haven't.
is it because you are against it? Who do you see?
Not that.
Member of Panelists.
If I shut down, I haven't.
There be who can say me. Let's member of Panelists. Who said that?
I haven't.
One day to be that.
No.
Okay.
Can I explain it for you?
Sure. What's your reason?
My reason is because of my Bible training conscience. It prevents me from condoning such action and tolerating such ideology in our generation.
And no marriage.
So that's why I divorced.
What's that last name? You're a married woman now. Then, what did you do for that?
I don't remember. Yes, it's true. I seriously don't remember. But for me, I've never been against it, and I don't know. But it's like
You've never been against
I don't see any problem with that dating and marriage. So even if I have, I will accept it.
So what's the stance now? When a younger lady is after your husband, you don't see any problem with that. You let it be because you don't have any problem
in
with
the
it.
In the first place, I'm married. You understand? So in the first place, if a young lady, as you said, right your question, if a young lady is following my husband, maybe it's not always the ladies coming for the men.
Yeah, either way.
The men. So it can be that my husband went in for the lady.
Okay, and like you said, young ladies of today
Who wouldn't have
find
interest?
interest in dating people.
Yeah.
So if your husband goes in for someone who has open gates for married men, and she accepts your husband to be in a relationship, you're okay with it.
I'm never okay.
But you said you see nothing wrong with
No,
it.
it's like I don't want to judge. No, I don't want to judge anybody's actions.
She's not being judgmental.
I don't want to judge anybody's
And
actions.
you said you see nothing wrong with it.
I see nothing wrong with somebody dating somebody's husband, but not. I'm trying to say.
No, you don't get it.
Yes.
No, let her say
The
it.
act. You see, the act. You know, there are some. I'm not the person who judge people. You understand? That doesn't mean you should bring it to my ear. You understand? Yes, that doesn't mean you should bring it. But
There
when
are
you
some
judge-
like some sucker you might
Oh yeah,
like.
that doesn't mean you should bring it. You understand? So if you bring it, fine. I'll maybe my husband came in for you.
You let your husband
But
let her go.
I'll ask myself, why is this so? And if I see that, I'll ask my husband so many questions. Am I doing something wrong?
Yes, we'll come to that one. Some of the things that some wives do to push their husbands out. This can. We live in a city which is big but very small. On the lips of people, our city is very, very small. You can agree with me.
Yes. Sometimes there's a complete house.
Everyone is welcome. What do you think are some of the reasons why a young girl like yourself would say, okay, I'll go in for someone's husband? Or when someone's husband comes out, made a messy me book, or be a dear animate, what do you think are some of the reasons?
Some of the reasons could be experience, heartbreak. Most of the ladies, they are stress free. They pay baby, and the corner I so emotional. You don't
John, cake is at Adaroma. We have some pastries and we have some drinks. So, yeah, and now come away, no, I feel common. Let's pass. Come in.
Like I was saying, experience, I would say experience. And that before we did this, if we are not, and when you are with a single person, you get it. So, I'm not to say, oh, but this is single guy. He didn't do any wrong, yes. Meshia married, but he already have experience. He's coming in to treat you right. Because only in battle now. So definitely you know how to treat a lady and then how to make you happy. And say, yeah, okay, my enter into a marriage life. He's treating me good. Why don't I stay there? Because
knowing very well it won't be permanent.
It won't be permanent. He can't take it to public. You know he has his priorities. He will choose that over you. And who say Mbappe will come on? When you say if you are all near the man, they need a happiness.
Happiness, and then the happiness never. Then the gas will be anywhere.
I said married man.
So by the way, it is coming to be rare.
And the count, he can't count.
But wait, so you said something, say he knows how to treat a lady.
Yeah.
But if the married man knows how to treat a lady, why would he not treat his wife right by coming in for a younger girl?
Like she said, if you are not with you or as a wife,
there is a mistake.
There is the problem with the wife. Because me, I'm not sure say Obapi or Wamabi, I get everything as a marriage woman will do or a married woman. Yes.
Where is the point? I'm going to settle down to be honest. Okay. What do you think?
I think there is a reason for somebody to study. Because let me give you an example. Meaning there, a wonder had it. There's a whole year. Many years, the whole now miracle. The miracle question. So let me
if you're sure who looks so a lot that you know.
So let me I'm not done. There is no reason to justify somebody's action to date a married man. To me, I am not generalizing it, but it is based on the individual because we are imperfect. It's based on our imperfections and the individual choices. So it's like Adam. When God told Adam not to eat the apple, they made a choice to eat it, even though they knew the first person. So you know there is a first person for this a married man, but you have decided to go in because you think that whatever trial you are going through now, you can't overcome unless you go and date somebody's husband. But you don't think about the future. You don't think about the first person that will come after you're going to do that action. So to me, I don't think there's any reason to then date a married one.
This is Halasso. Yes. What do you think can be a reason the young girl, say, only will be good.
Oh, it's young girls. I mean, my take is it's not only the girls.
It's the men going
for them.
But what could be the reason that a young lady would accept
with the ladies, I think for safety, for financial support, for taste of variety. Sometimes the lady might be created, but maybe So basically, it's always for financial safety. Yes, and the condition the person is into. You understand?
Wow.
Yeah. Maybe if the person is facing like broken home, yes. And sometimes maybe it's always a financial.
Miss Jansen, in your contribution, how did you say some of the men cheat because of some mistakes of their wives? So I said the men cheat because of their wives.
It's vice versa.
And the women also cheat because of their husbands. Okay. As it stands now, I think our highlight is on the men because I am mad at him. So we are saying, say, the men are the form of cheat because of their wives. Then a year no me,
Yes, it makes me happy.
That should not so worry. Now, young girl, you'll accept the fact that because of
yes, I have to measure near me. I'm a family. I'll say to that, and maybe You know, men don't like nagging wives.
So I said, a man be
Okay,
any
a man be brave.
but haven't you seen a beautiful couple?
Thank you.
They are okay. Obama and man, they are okay, but
Them man is still
and I
okay.
offer a tree and you're
Men are adventurous. They choose to do whatever they do. Anytime they
I saw
want.
one of my mama power. What
And
fell
then
in
my
that?
Nipa.
What fell in
It
every
is
day?
life. It is life.
I saw the coming to my home. I said, Mamma, what fell in every day? I was in every day.
Oh, they are some men.
Because I saw one of my power.
Now, only them.
I'm the host, you can't question me.
No. You are the host, you are human. I'm also human.
No, the way you are stating that, that's a woman variety meaning because
I'm talking for my view.
nice.
Yes. I'm saying yes to say I'm I'm talking from what I know, what I think and I understand. Yes, I'm saying yes to say
Nice one. This is so Miss and your baby is special.
Right.
Send a big one with you people.
Wait,
We know.
okay.
Now, what are some of the consequences that a young lady will take care of herself if
Okay. Biblically, at Hebrews 13:4, it says that marriage.
You're my shwana, invitation.
Okay, the quotation is not all kind. I answer the name I come
Okay.
Okay, so
it says that let your marriage be without without and that anybody who adultery will be destroyed. And yeah, definitely. So the first consequence is you will not inherit anything. You will be destroyed. And secondly, it's a curse. Yeah, I don't remember the exact quotation, but in the same way we can say we say that wow, open up my origin and now I okay. The jade is a curse. So that is one of the consequences. And thirdly, as we all know, karma.
It always comes back to you.
Yeah, if it's
And
at a wall, it comes back to you. So and then you reap what you sow. So whatever you sow. Okay, sorry about it.
I got oh come on me say.
Yeah. So like after a prayer, whilst your youth age, not so to tell about my yeah, it's also for you, definitely.
Yeah. Mrs. Alaska, I want to come to you and say, being a married woman, I would say, meaning so we don't go with each other. Now, or realize I said, I cop him side. You realize, hey, and I had about you. What would you be happy to do? Well, that question, would you blame yourself for your husband doing that?
Fine. It's no woman will be happy seeing that a lady is gradually coming to marriage.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I'll be sad. I'll be sad actually. Nobody would like to experience that. It's so hurting. You'll be sad. You feel like, are you not enough? You feel like, what is wrong with me? You feel like, what is wrong with my marriage? You feel like, what is this marriage going through? You feel like, am I losing this marriage? You feel like, am I losing this man? So you ask yourself so many questions. Sometimes if you are not fortunate and the man tends to love who she is cheating with,
that really happens.
Yes, it does happen.
The man forgoes his marital vows.
Yes, it does happen. Sometimes, yes. And the reality of the matter is, it's so hectic. My sister was saying something about karma. Karma doesn't work for anybody, for everybody. Sometimes you can choose to date somebody's husband, but your husband will never date anybody. Sometimes you can, and the most hurting is when you don't do it to somebody, but somebody does it to you. You understand? That would be so hurting. And my lady was also saying something like, maybe it's kind of like joy. I don't know what is the joy in sinning. I don't know what is the joy in this. You understand? So
yeah, she made a statement. You are supposed to gets results out of
yes,
what-
results out of yes.
She would have to. Also,
there's no wasted cents.
Yes.
Which proverb, which proverb, which account proverb said
So, Idrissa, so you know, we'll come to your side where you justify yourself. Don't worry.
So my take is fine. I've seen it. You've seen it. You don't have to leave a man because he has cheated. No. Anybody can cheat. The woman can cheat, and the man can cheat as well. So you don't have to leave a man before, but approach the man. Sometimes some people may not approach the man. Because me, I will not approach it because obviously I know you can lie. You can lie about it just to make me happy. So sometimes you can approach the man. Whatever that the man will tell you, just take it. Just take it. Yes, I have cheated. If the man accepts it, just take it. If he doesn't accept, just take it and move on. Probably that is not the first time he has cheated. But maybe it's the first time you've seen it. So just take it like that. Whatever that he tells you, take it and work on your marriage. It's not always that she was saying something fine. I was quoting her, but I quoted her wrong. She was saying something about some men don't want, all men don't want nothing. And let me just ask this question. How can you do something bad and you don't expect your wife to like?
There are ways.
And it's two imperfect people coming to live together.
It's like two of you move like you can't do that.
No, I'm against what she's saying.
You know what interesting thing? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
She's
something.
a marriage
Fine. Let me talk.
That is why, yes, please run the show.
Okay. Every man, every cheating man will find every excuse.
Excuse to cheat.
But let me ask this question. If you tell the man to go and leave the wife for you, you can never leave the wife for you. You can never leave the wife for you. So, but they always want to portray that I have a bad marriage. Meanwhile, when they go home and their husband, their wives, always catch them of cheating, they beg and kneel down.
And they want to keep on getting pregnant.
Yes, you understand. So sometimes
Any other girl gets pregnant for a man.
No. So it's like no. It's like the young girls always fall victims. The young girls always fall victims.
Yes.
But there are instances in our town where we've seen young girls take over people's marriage.
No, it's the marriage. They want the marriage to be taken.
Okay.
Do you understand? They want the marriage to be taken. You can't take anybody's marriage. No, because it's
How about men who have decided to marry two?
marriage. Look, let me tell you something. You cannot you cannot love two people at the same time. Sometimes you can lust after somebody, but you can never love the person. Sometimes you think like you are fulfilling your desire of wanting the person. That doesn't mean you love the person. You understand? And sometimes gradually love fades away. But on what grounds? On what reason? It comes with reasons. So when love fades away and you try not to work on the love, we work on marriage,
yes,
and you try not to accept that this is the condition I found myself. Let me try and mend issues. Let me try and revive my marriage. Let me try and stand on my feet with prayer and dedication and love. Love more. Obviously, the love will fall. It will just go. You see it going. That doesn't mean there's no love. No. Sometimes your husband can do something. You will drag it, and it will take some long years. But deep inside you two, you love each other. That doesn't mean you should leave each other. No. But work on it, work on your mistake, accept it that this is what I've done, and I should work on it. You understand? But if you asking me that like some girls take over, some girls do take over, but it wouldn't last. You understand? No. Like you look. I've seen some people taking over some marriages, and at the end of the day, it works for them. You understand? That's why I said it's based on the reason. Sometimes the person's wife, sometimes it will be like what I want about the man. It's not on understanding pen or arranged marriage. You understand? So in this case, but the person will just be going and if you say, look, no responsible man will leave his marriage to be taken. No, you don't have any excuse.
Nice one. Let's come to Miss Jansen. You wanted to banter on.
Yes, I think they don't. I personally, I'm not in support of dating the married man. Like I said, it's life and it's choices. And then my quote for there's no need for a wasted saying like I said. I said, the best thing is either those two ways, or you make the best out of it. That is the best thing. It does not work for you because we need to put in our property. And that's how won't for you what you are going to do. Don't just misuse the sin. So make the best out of it.
Wow. We'll make the best out of it. It means you support the fact that young girls if you want to or munshira it will be cool. Or much you know maybe here no my year as soon as you are so near making the best out of it is a wood day to people. Then also the Range Rover or China 5-bedroom apartment or China boutique now fear for now or China or when I get my minister or name last came so that is making the best out of the sin.
Do you know saying yeah or Babia so that it is marrying one
and some make us say making the best out of it. That's a sign. Who pays and they forget to go away there and say now about one and a surprise these are some of the things lots of women get out of that. Even when you're back, you're free. And a banner cry catapult to the into a lot of blessings that come on you. And so these are some of the good things that will come out of the sin you are doing. That's dating a married man. Because when we are dating married man, the bush you are with him, not saying one of the pay. That's the outcome. So do you get where I'm coming from? So
your question is?
My question is, do you support? See, I said, do you agree with young ladies on the castle? And obit me day too because I want an insure because or pen and yaman in Panayamana. Eh, me sure or Papa Niho. We should have said the could be cool.
I'm not in support. Okay. So being dating or be cool. But what I'm saying is it's a decision. So we are watching the son of the son and yet but we are watching the son of the son
Baby, Ubenya now so
and so we have to be free. You don't have to go in and then go and send restlessly.
Nice.
Exactly. And so because they are sorry, I'm a chapel. We do one up if you have been I didn't have a message and now all coffee and I'm affected on
so last. And say, no, what's the difference between that one and prostitution?
Oh yes, dating a married man and a prostitution.
Because at the end of the day, married man, at the end of the man and the sex, body. It's what the body the man and so you guys are more ready.
Because give you money. What is your what's the meaning of prostitution?
Prostitution, yes. I would say for money. Exchanging it because Bema, air put you back.
Different kinds of men and not Bema about
so long as a young woman be able to date a married man, it's the same way you can date about 4 men at the same time. You get where I'm coming from?
I don't get
me. One, I am neither in support of it, I am neither against it. We are having this education for ourselves. So I'm talking from a point that I don't need someone to banter me on it. The thing is this. To me, when they say, it's a Bema or a Shakawa, it's pretty huge. Ever catch a whole basketball. It's the same way with my catch a Marvel 5. So, what's in the mechanism? And the same way, thank you. And the same way, a younger lady, we are single. Ever accept to marry. It's very easy for you to accept other married men. It's at the end of the day, reason I will accept somebody, it's basic monetary. It's until that anybody is so that you did it was a bomb. Is part of course, and also a prostitution. No, let me learn. And say, exchanging your body for money. What is that one thing? Maybe I don't understand. I don't know. You can't say. But the way home now, if I really happen. She said, I'm going to go I need transport. There's a transport now of 500,000 Ghana. It's a near transport. You are settled or it's a near. So long as you can offer our nation. Offer our nation. One way in and out businesses or sort out on head.
Okay, but for is not know yes I in and out is not sort.
That's why we I said she said I always see you see everywhere. We are scared to make a crazy.
I'm not in support of say all dating married men is a prostitution.
It's not prostitution. Okay, won't put it like it's what now the man and normal salmon, but that trade.
It's not butter trade. It's a decision.
What's that decision?
And you feel it
And a dictionary at Aram on the word about butter trade. Give me a gift. It's open there and find one. And then another one. Yeah, we had another one. And then another one transport. Woman transport. It's a settle. What is a married man? What do you want to? This is a decisive prostitution you are doing. What decide this whole baby man with
Corporate
the
prostitution.
I say corporate prostitution.
So it says.
Nice one. Let's move on. Who said before I can yeah boy or couple with Elia. You can say you pray. That's what that is what they will be found. It's a funny say wow worry. We care about one thing. When we were down, they cool. And then young girl, they choose streets. Now what's now we had a wood you can. Mrs. Sechan, land your point, man.
My point is, there is no wasteful sin. Let me give it, like,
Can you see super?
there is a perfect example that we all know. Adam and Eve, the Garden of Eden. God gave them everything except one thing. One tree, the apple. God said this.
What is an apple?
In the Bible, okay, we know it as apple, but we don't know the exact food that we do. But we know it as an apple, right? And they know the first place. God said that if it is here, they're going to die. He told them because he can, no. Let me finish. No, I'm not saying that. No, you're talking like you're no. We are all imperfect.
Anyway.
We are all imperfect. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. Let me land. Okay. So, because of that 1 second of tasting the fruit, how to taste, how delicious the fruit is. Have you seen the consequences? So you're saying that if you're going to date a married man, you need to gain something from it. That's 1 hour. That's yes. Because I don't see like
It's always the same. Yeah, I'm twice on that.
no, but how can you say that I'm going to benefit from
Say I say we will meet you.
How can you say that? You get it.
It's a kind of person.
You are.
But I'm trying to
So
give
let's look at it this way. Dating a married man, you shall advantages for her.
It's an advantage for her.
Okay, fine. So when they ate the apple, the fruit, they enjoy themselves.
Okay.
But for how long?
Okay.
How long?
Have
Have you seen the consequences that it has come out now?
any time you know when they
So you gain your car, you gain your money, but know that you also face the consequences, no matter what. So don't justify that sin.
That statement now make it
I'll get money.
That statement now make it. Remember what we be say? Me say
Okay.
and then my baby.
So, like my friend's husband,
And I thought, okay, let's put it this way. Who come out best friend? How are not much for me on your team. You want to who can say it?
it happens.
And no mom will
It
send
happens. Yes, it happens. We've been seeing it all the time. We've seen it. But the thing is, what will you gain if you go outside to tell the wife? Do you understand? The wife is happy. Even though she might not know that that is what the husband is doing. Maybe the husband does everything for the wife, supports the wife, give everything that the wife needs. So if you see a situation like that, you just have to pass. He said, if the woman has not at least here. Sometimes I've seen some people, like a case that you even tell the wives, and the wives will even say, okay, thank you, and they wouldn't do anything out of it. So you will just be ashamed of yourself.
Nice.
So I say that means I'll just pass. What can you do? You cannot make somebody.
Yeah, the best for us answer. Mama one particular question. You like I said, you know, maybe more I say, maybe more you say, into no people add it. For which do you agree to the thing? And your man, I don't see your contributing factor to what's in capable.
You understand? Yes. I have a saying, something that I say that whether you live long or die early on this earth depends on your marriage. Yes.
Because so quite recently, look at the story that is coming up. Yesterday or today, somebody from old died, a woman from old died. You understand? So it's like you are saying something like the woman. I don't know, but I wish I'm a young girl that I'm not married. Funny enough, some men, they will leave the house, they come to the house 7:38. Their food will be ready. Yes, 7:38 or sometimes 10, 11, very late. Sometimes your wife will be pregnant. Sometimes from experience.
No incidences. You understand? So that time that you have come to the house, like almost 10, 11, 1, do you expect your wife to laugh? It's a question. But there are some excuses that the young ladies will say, oh, yeah, no wife, no wife, no wife, no yet. You understand? No wife, no yet. Sometimes some men can do something and you feel that, no, I should just leave this marriage. But as a lady, you go out and they will tell you, say, no, don't leave, you just have to be there. And you just have to be there. It just, there are some points in life, your marriage can get to a management stage. There's some point in our life or in marriage that sometimes it gets to a management state. We are in the marriage, but we are managed. Do you understand? Yes, management stage here. I didn't know because or the next excuse. I know some people they will just leave their wife and they will just do the thing. Their wife will nag and they will use that opportunity to go out and come the next day. Do you understand? Whatever they want to do. So it's not always about the wife. Don't do something to hurt the woman and you don't expect the woman to talk.
So right now, generally, what I'm saying, I had a young woman, what we say, mysterious boy,
Mysterious boy.
Mysterious boy.
Yeah.
Maybe more so, 1 year, Bema catch young lady.
Of course.
And it's nama with team.
I know some men who insult their wives to their girlfriends. I know some men who disrespect their wives to their girlfriends.
And I can't forward say we said sending so yeah, beside the girls. No. And I'm a I did that point have a plan and said, why is it that society criticizing young girls of community married men, but only yes out to the men? I said, the young said, hey, I'm not doing nobody, hey, I said, we are gonna say, but then I need
the man will come to you, but I will be saying that to the no one. Come off us.
And they are a man or so or better.
But sometimes we see them to be like that. They are never satisfied with what they see and what they want. Men want varieties. You understand? Men want varieties. You understand? On a primary situation or woman of crime, so you're okay, or different. So they always want to taste varieties.
Please, that's what you should say someday.
Before this, I say,
I'll say all men.
Oh, not all men.
We have fake men.
No.
Yes, it's true. Girlfriends of fake so men are around.
It's a saying, like generally, that's what we say. Men, you understand? I cannot say something.
Generally, I say them are be a member.
Na bema mpem on pede.
Ese to see idea, sana ye cry say bema be a member. Na there be bema be a mpem on pede. On pede ile nko.
And that's what
they so they are no bad.
Bema be a
that's the excuse. And sometimes their wife get pregnant. Their wife get pregnant and they go out for the young girls. But you
and some will say a pregnancy in Basana. You know. And then and what said
and yes,
let me chip into that.
It's the mindset. Most of the mentality. Most of the mindset. If you immediately put it in your mind that my wife's body has changed. My wife's body is not like how it used to be.
Then how we see it and they say you don't support. You don't. Why not prefer with Chabende?
There's nothing I can do about it. It is his choice.
So it's bound to happen.
It is bound. No, it is not bound to happen. It is not bound to happen because I believe that a threefold cord. It's not easy broken. So if you write God, if you put God first,
Some
your marriage.
ask you.
Let me finish talking. Yes, we are all imperfect.
So what
We are
if?
imperfect.
What if? So the thing is, if
I will
what
never
if
put
you
it
get
at the
to
back
settle
of
for
my
a man
mind that
whose
is bound to
imperfection
happen.
is
No,
abolished?
I don't want that mentality. Everybody has that mentality. Oh, no. No. As I said, my Bible-based conscience doesn't allow me to condone such action. So why should I keep that mentality?
So what of you should
No, it's not.
So,
Yes, if it's not. No, we are imperfect. It is not reality. It is something that we have created.
we have created.
Yes,
Don't you have friends who are
we
dating?
are living in a society that defines the
What of
logical
if
way
you are
of
there, you are
thinking.
just there,
The
and your
nature way
husband
of things.
What if you are there, and your husband's girlfriend like you?
No, I'm not
I'm dating
saying
your husband.
there's nothing I can do about it.
So meaning but these things are bound to happen.
It will happen.
It's not. You guys are not getting
Your thoughts about it makes
Experience. You see,
No. I'm not
What is
trying to
so
tell you people that we are all imperfect. We all have our weaknesses. We can all fall at any point in time. But I'm just mentally, when I'm entering into marriage, I'm not going to put it back of my mind that
Your husband will
so
cheat.
that's
You
not the answer to your
You
question.
should.
not even
No, let me
but
tell
in
you.
case it happens.
No, you should.
In case it happens, there's nothing I can do
No,
about
you know-
it.
you know
He
why?
chose to do that. The best thing to do
You get
is
broken up.
either communicate with him to work on the reason why he did it, or I walk away.
You should.
Walk away.
Look, if you are getting into a marriage,
It's that's right. No, whenever I say that,
You know, yes, you know-
when one partner has committed adultery.
Bible verse.
Oh, don't you know? You need something. I'll send you the
Miss
verse.
Jansen.
I'll send you the
Let's get the
verse.
correct one.
Send me the
She
verse.
says,
You
on our power, man, you shouldn't put that. In fact, you should.
should.
From today, take it from me. You are not. You know why people are getting broken hearts. You know why people. Yes. Do you know why people are like that? You understand? I want to
I say that.
or then they should see me there. But what will see? Even if it's not your husband who wants the person, somebody wants your husband.
I'm somewhere shares to ourselves.
If you don't want, if your husband don't want anybody, somebody wants your husband. Yes. Sometimes your husband, if you are also there, people know. I know some people who are not like that, but they just can't stand temptation. You understand? So they fall in place. So if so if you're telling me that we're under room, you don't put it at the back. In fact, put it at the back of your mind that your husband can do more, so that you know how to do that. See the basic. Yes.
Oh, we have. I know.
No, my dear, if you don't see your husband cheat, that doesn't mean he doesn't cheat.
No. Sometimes, one thing I know is sometimes the respect a man has for the wife, or you wrong that.
Oh, good.
It's
So these things are there.
It's just on you. But sometimes
we have individual preference, right?
Yeah.
Danko tell me here atena sika ba wa ha no bia. Na say aside chicken unity.
The divorce.
Nobody is not married.
Dangote has wives.
Really? I think he wasn't married.
Dangote has wives.
Okay.
No ma. Na say aside chicken unity. E chapel na papa no chopra.
Oh, she said, I think that was his
social
girlfriend.
media.
Social media.
girlfriend.
So long as we are girlfriends, we're married, man. You're a side chick.
You're a side chick. Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying that when I read on when I read about it on the new channel,
They said what they
girlfriend. So in my mind, I thought he wasn't married.
How can a man of that caliber be married?
No, I thought he was divorced.
No man will divorce.
No, I stand to be like I stand to be correct. That's what I thought.
Asem I have say Rebecca yet been justified. I said it's not accepted in the society say I would say a younger lady then would name would become a beshisho. But you come here tea. Me nyako jina roadside ha me too many hair card come me say Obi kunu na ekɔ no ranso. Package na tinchen no. Ngane dia. Girlfriend so ma be say take over no. I tight. Until me share ko sharing the serious boy e hwan you cool. Na sam na koy no. You from had the hide. Say na me kai on GCT there. And some e mu hia na you discussing. You cancer men from good to and family. You will try when I am back. We'll find out where it's snatching. Be right back. It was for answer your corner. Now we are discussing some of the things that Emma aware for to inform you which of our girls. Your science what I say girls if you want to take over they are very strong. Where are you really? Waba na waba. Your science I say you know be more subai tina. Emma no it you see some power. Emma be susu ka say Emma dey say kwa. We are the rainy. Because a baby sits, so I start. I'm coming. We are the rainy. You know, I'm saying on the same I'm with Obama. So that's the way solution to it. But my panel, I'm here solid. I'm not winning my deal. And yeah, any ordinary panel. Yeah, I'm ordinary panel. Yeah, I'm going to say, they're intelligent, I must say. It's you know, the fact through her as another one. But who will lecture with married? Candy. Usha. Take this house. Mama, I'm very busy. Usha. A damn dick. Anna. I was saying, and I young country. Listen, a bear. Yeah, you say, we could do with Mamma, reason I say, as Oba always is, you have to be content with what you have. If you are peer pressure, be air foul, and that's one, and then two, pressure from family. Obi ma me meeting ya say, "Call for no, on meet for no, on to take cars no." Omo dey say, "Nko dey what dey be outside." There you na man na ka so we to range over ma me ma me. And then I make so some man le share me ashase on fa na mo kan onye me hwe no I rent down and I'm say papa Mr.
Well I rent
Mr. I'm with you show with them and then say me so aba me say be fie me push say enter table as mala it's no no me share me ko
and you don't get my point we're talking about idea you bet me I get to prevent that's right and I'm talking about Oba and I said nipa bia not purpose for Oba nipa bia you have to be content with whatever
and to content some asem fancy me from here fie me ni then so be a nim no body dey o kama
yeah
be ma no a so za bakama me nim da ho na me na mro sai na ma ye hu me o say oba me so wa show na ma ga some me srewo ma me say me me srewo
exactly so on better baby sound on him
na range over there me say dey go tie about social media
somebody is saying so fast when you say
somebody I'm saying or is the Bible that is saying
no I
think biblically
exactly
me pacho I'm not asking one can say
listen
because why is you point to me somebody why did you why is the point you are saying
so I'm making the same
no but somebody who it's in the Bible it's
no we are not talking about Bible no but somebody now me kind of want to somebody
the solution is in your content.
Yes, you have to because and our peer pressure and our family pressure. Yes, you don't have to be listening to your own mommy, but if you are on the
pressure on them myself.
Say for worry, yes, say talk. Shut up, let me talk.
You can't shut my panel on.
No, but she can't also consider it.
I know, Coco. No,
Mr. Try to shut up with a nice makeup. Let me talk.
You have 30 seconds.
And see, like I said, at least I think that will be the solution. Yes. Say on body.
Nice one. Okay. Yeah, your contents.
With what it
I wish you for Mr. Wow. Send a bay and Coco could never cafe. Send a bay before you know, if it just Mr. Put in a panel. Now panic with a ring and it's not stop. I can't say please. I want to be content.
I'm content.
That's right. See, until there, I choose to be content.
Or you do it.
That's sure. And that's why we're content. And I'm over too.
Exactly.
Send a bear, yeah, but it's not just show here. The chow.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a body. I'm going to date some food. Maybe I'm a body. Miss HR.
Okay, what's
for
up?
30 seconds?
Say there is light at the end of the
Tunnel.
tunnel. So no matter what you are going through, don't ever put dating a married man as a solution to your problem. As my dear friend said, you have to be content with whatever we have. And also, we have to know that morally it's hard and it is a curse. And there are consequences. Don't say that, as my sister would say, there is no wasting sin and I'm going to benefit. No. No matter what you benefit from it, you're still gonna face the consequences. You'll still face the music, whether you like it or not.
Oh, yeah.
So, mama kind of there. Me will be on my
I'm say content no. I word. You say Mr. Usha Pana. As officer, please. I'm learning to be content. This is Assemble now the catch a young lady on the song. So
And let me follow the married man. Which as a wizard will say, the Bible say, I don't know, a base. So, yes, so Munja baby.
What happened to you when you walk out to sister and sister? If you're not your uncle, but what over baby?
No, we have a father.
No, why when it was said your husband is dating a young person?
Okay, so I
Actually,
also an issue of a
all I can do.
that's what I never
Communicate
and
with
I
my
said,
husband, I walk away.
Walk away. As a married woman, do you think so? All Cassie communicates with her husband and now walk away. Do you think that walk away in a breast they don't have to do?
No. Then how many times can you work away?
Miss
Because you're not seeing it.
Listen, you know, it is trust.
You have a part to what?
Break somebody.
Some way, you have a part to understand. You're
When I get married,
Miss Alaska,
I don't want that kind of stress.
now what can be said? Now what can be said? A man on beautiful creation.
Of course, because
witchcraft.
yes, because I don't know why you just make it ring again. You are just going into it.
Now say, I ring. Now ring is also no. When we saw she was really too no.
So it's like we should learn to say no to those people, because you should always have it in mind. Say you are hurting somebody. You are hurting somebody's mother. You are hurting somebody's wife. You are falling out.
Sasa be ever so. And a dangerous matter. I been here. Very, very sensitive people.
She put herself in that
Mate
situation.
Mate.
Now I'm going to question.
Ain't you know? It was your fault. And come away. Because I say, my mom panel on the chance. You know, really. They say, oh, wait to a home finish business. It's you know. You have a mom kind of part 2 no. On my bed discuss now part 2. You been here, mama. I am someone so more experiences to it. So, every say this here. That's a net. Your best time issue at the same time. Now, an episode no. Araceli Steakhouse, Falcon X, Death Capture, and my Cake is Hat, and the Soyas. Do not forget to subscribe to your YouTube channel. That is the GCT. Go Facebook so I the GCT show. We daily if you're hitting.